Good morning. Welcome to day 24, April 30th, 2024, last day of April. It's about 42 degrees right now. Unlike most days, I still have my Crocs on. My routine is usually, as I'm getting out of the tent, socks and trail runners go on. But as you can see, we have a little water crossing this morning to get us invigorated. This turned out to be a nice little spot. There must be an off-road dirt road up there. Last night around 8 o'clock, definitely heard like a truck really gassing it and tires squealing and things happening, and then it stopped and some voices, and they were like guiding the guy how to get around some obstacle. So that was entertaining for the ears. It's like a little audiobook. Other than that, did stay up until a little after 8, so I was happy about that. Slept pretty good. Didn't have the rain fly on. It's a bit chilly, but it warms up quick here. Yeah, looking forward to another good day. Probably going to be right around the 16-18 mile range is what I'm thinking. There is a state park, I think it's called Silver Lake, or Silver Lake State Park. And there's no dispersed camping for like a 4 or 5 mile zone. So we got to get past that. And that puts us at about 16 miles. And then I might want to go a little further. So that's all good. I think that's it for now. I'm just going to finish this coffee, get across on the other side, and then put on the trail runners. So we'll see you down the trail. That is cold. All right, a little bit of a climb, and it looks like we're gonna follow that line right there. And we're gonna eventually make our way to those mountains in a few days. All right, we're just getting started with the day. We're at about 3,500 feet. Thought this would be a good little place for a break. Maybe see if I have cell service, have a little something to eat, time to put on sunscreen, all that good stuff. All right, wrapping up our break here. Had 5G, was able to check in with Sarah. Able to update far out comments. We're gonna put our trail runners back on and keep on moving. All right, it's a little after 9. We have found a little shady spot next to a seasonal stream. We're gonna air out the feet again, have some bacon jerky, and just relax for 10 minutes or so. All right, it's a little after 10 o'clock. Trail's been really nice, up and down a bit. We're about 10 miles away from where I'm thinking about camping for the night. My friend from Vermont, he passed by me at my first break spot, so he must have camped somewhere south of me last night. And then I've been leapfrogging with the 2 females I crossed Deep Creek with yesterday at the end of the day. So that's it so far. So seeing a little black smoke over there. Not sure what that's all about. There's another online mapping service I use, Gaia. I usually just check out what's coming up big picture. And I guess there were a lot of fires in this area in 2016. A lot of these areas are labeled as different burn zones from 2016. So it's grown back pretty good considering. Okay, so must is time for our first official PCT bug report. I mean, we all know the mosquitoes are coming. God help us all. But right now, starting to notice the past couple days, there's annoying little black gnat flies. And all they want to do is kind of fly around your face and land on your eyes, in your ears. They're starting to make appearances. Not really DEET worthy. We'll say that for the mosquitoes, but you know, it is annoying, and the bugs really just keep you inside your tent when you like to be outside of your tent. So we'll see how that situation develops. And it's only in sections. It's not like right now that's fine. There's no bugs at all. But I've definitely started to notice them a bit the past couple days. So just another little wrinkle in the life of a thru-hiker. We're definitely getting more smoke over there. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But lucky for us, we are not heading that way. We're going way to the left of that. So, but it's very noticeable right now. Shade. All right, so we're right next to Highway 173. Taking a little break here in the shade, and then we'll keep on moving. It looks like we're going to be road walking for a little bit. Behold the spillway. Well, this is really good news. That smoke I see is most likely from the burn area. So no wildfire. Good news. All right. It's a big property for this water project. Not surprising. Welcome to Silverwood Lake. Looks pretty good to me. Well, that is unfortunate. Obviously, there's a dirt road to get up here. This is a pretty nice view. Get to see the lake. There's some motorboats, speedboats out there. All right, there's a little seasonal stream here running into the lake. We're going to fire up some Tailwind and some Gatorade here. All right, we just loaded up on 32 ounces of electrolytes. Got a nice little boost. We've got about 6 miles to where I think I'd like to camp tonight. And there should be water 100 yards or so north of there, so I won't need to do a water carry. Yeah, so I think we're still going to get a little more of some views of the lake here, and then we'll be looking for camp. All right, so I feel like we came down maybe here, and we've traversed a big U around the whole lake, and now back up this way. The lake. Okay, so I was thinking about camping here, but there's like no shade at all. So I'm gonna give up the excellent cell service for some shade instead. There's like a stream in another mile, and there's camping not far from that, so onward we march. The lake we were at this morning. All right, it's about 4 o'clock. We've got camp set up. We're at about 3,800 feet. We're just waiting for the sun to go down a little bit more so that I can relax in the tent. In the meantime, I got some tailwind going. Gonna have some jerky. My CNOC bag totally failed at that last stream. I was gonna bring more water, but totally, the leak just, I knew it wouldn't hold, but I may try and repair it one more time. All right, just had that group of 5 20-something hikers, Thru-Hikers pass through. I think they hung out at the lake. So yeah, anyway, my CNOC bag failed. I'll see if I can patch it up, just if it can get me through tomorrow and Thursday. Hopefully I can pick one up in town Friday. If not, I'll just have to use smart water bottles, and I'll just get probably another one. Gotta have my water in the desert, so we'll figure it out. I'll get a new CNOC bag one way or the other. So that's the update for now, and we'll check in later. All right, the sun's gone away. It's about 5:30. There's been a whirlwind of activity on the cell phone. I've got like 2 to 3 bars of LTE. Talking to Sarah, trying to get a CNOC bag replacement. They're all sold out on Amazon. So I went through, what is it, Garage Gear or something like that. So Sarah is going to ship me one out in my next resupply, not the one in Wrightwood. I called the hardware store in Wrightwood that has a hiker section, and the person who answered thought they carried them, but when she checked, they don't. So I went back online and ordered another one, and having it shipped 2-day mail to the hardware store. Today's Tuesday. Hopefully, if it ships tomorrow, it'll get there Friday. Maybe, maybe not. Worst case scenario, I'll just use the smart water bottles. Maybe I'll just pick up another bottle to have a little extra storage capacity and figure it out. But that's about it. I'll come back. I've got to figure out the mileage and where we're at. I'll come back with one little quick update, and then we'll be done for the day. Okay, wow. So we did just over 20 miles today. Feel pretty good as far as that goes. Feel really good. And McDonald's is 8 miles away. So it could be a breakfast McDonald's. That would be exciting. It's gonna be close, because if I leave here at 6, which is probably the earliest I would leave, 8 miles, I'll get there at 10. They probably stop serving breakfast at 10:30. If I leave at 6:30, then it's a lot tighter. So we shall see. One way or another, though, we're going to be stopping at McDonald's. That's a wrap for today. Now we got a nice shady spot. I'm going to start eating some dinner and just relaxing, getting this video edited, and having a nice night. See you in the morning.